There is a reason why the most productive, the most profitable, the most exciting companies out there have thrilling workspaces, because environment matters, and one company really does believe that, and in fact are working every day to turn offices into what they could be. They have the coolest name ever. It's called Tetris South Africa, and this is how they do it.
Do you often find yourself dreaming at work, wishing you could transform your office into a creative and innovative design? Well, here at Tetris South Africa, all your office space dreams can come to life. Whether you're moving offices or simply reimagining your existing spaces, these guys have got you covered. Emma, can you tell me about the scope of Tetris South Africa's services?
Tetris is a full turnkey design business, and we service a whole lot of clients, hospitality, leisure, mainly commercial and also retail. We work with global giant companies and also two-man firms that are just small startups. I'm really proud of the way Tetris work hand in hand with our clients, and we deliver very unique spaces on time and in budget.
Born of entrepreneurial ambition, driven by innovation, Tetris was launched in 2003. Dynamic, quick to grasp the essentials of new industries, they were soon the market reference for design and build office space fit-out services.
Robin, how would you compare the rate at which South Africans are transforming their offices into creative and inspirational spaces to the rest of the world?
Well, people always assume that South Africa is a little bit sort of lagging in terms of the rate at which things move, but I don't think it's fair to assume that. Our designers travel to Chicago, London, Germany on a yearly basis to keep up with design trends. So I think we're completely on par, and I think we're sort of on the forefront, and we're really pushing the boundaries of design on a global level.
With today's business climate where people have the option of working from home, just how important is it for a business to have set premises?
It's so important that a business has a central hub, a place where people can come, collaborate, work together as a team before they go off in their separate ways, and work from the back of a cab, a hotel room, or from home. People have busy lives, so technology has enabled people to work from a variety of locations, but the company culture needs to have an environment that it can foster and that teamwork can grow together.
Being a design and build company within a top real estate consultancy sets Tetris South Africa apart.
Tango, with today's trends and demanding work hours, what are some of the must-have features of a creative office space?
So I'd say that in an open workplace, what you want to do is to create a collaborative community of workers across the different business functions that exist in an office. And without those barriers, you then are able to not hinder creativity or brainstorming. So there's areas then for impromptu meetings, which then can start happening throughout the day. And this then helps with, cross-pollination of different business areas and them sharing knowledge throughout the business. And then I would say, lastly, then you need to be conscious of the various groups that you are designing for. So across the different generations that exist in an office environment, as well as the specific task that the people are doing.
And Zane, can you tell me a little bit more about Tetris South Africa's company culture?
We're a team culture as well as a family. As we take a project on, we build on each other's positive points and make each project a tailor-made project for the client, and putting our heart and soul into that project.
Tetris South Africa made their name in innovative design for the quality of their fit-out and for creative, sustainable workspaces inspired by people and businesses. Their dedicated teams deliver through a single point of contact from concept to completion.
Working with a small space can prove to be quite tricky. How do you maximize and make the most of small spaces?
So I think, other than using furniture that has a multi-purpose function, from a management level, they really need to instill in the employees the reduction of paper usage, so that everything's online, everything's on the server. You can pick up your computer, move to the next space, and immediately you can access everything that you need to.
And Zama, what's the most challenging or abstract project or design space that you've worked on, and why?
The most challenging project that I can highlight at this point in time is one where we were appointed as an architect of record. We received a design from a company in the USA, and we needed to take that design and localize it and appropriate it to local standards and specifications. Now, that was the first challenge, is trying to translate a design that was created with a very different mindset and environment and localize it to our available materials and furniture.
The office space of the future is going to be one that is a combination of technology and one that cares for the people that work within the spaces, the millennials, the new generation of office workers that's coming into the environment now. And these office workers are going to be quite hard on the employers. So what am I getting out of coming to work in the morning? Is our environment a healthy one? Is there healthy food offering? Is there a gym available? So the environment really needs to speak to the needs of the millennials that are going to work within these spaces. Spaces are also going to be very sustainable, furniture and finishes. There's going to be lots of natural light in environment. So I think the office of the future is going to be one that encompasses both wellness and technology.
We all know that happy workers translate into more productive workers, and considering that we spend more than 30% of our adult lives at our workspaces, it's only natural that our working environment will influence our productivity. The office is like a second home, and one thing that we can take away from Tetris South Africa today is that providing staff members with a comfortable office is a win-win situation.